Hello everybody and welcome back to a new video on my YouTube channel. I'm Nicholas and today you're finally going to be seeing my catching up on ENHYPEN. I have some information stuff to do before the video can start because, well, this video had been in the draft basically for quite a while because I originally recorded a catching up on ENHYPEN back in October before their first album comeback with TIMECODES. There I had reacted to Give and Taken, Let Me In 20Q plus the two B-sides from the first mini album Border Day 1, 10 Months and Flicker. So that was basically an album reaction without the intros, and I labeled it as catching up on. And yeah, that was blocked back then because a similar issue I had with G-Friends Margot, hype releases back from late 2020 got blocked on my channel because of a very weird claim from like a concert stuff or something, you know, basically a mistake in the system that they ignored on disputes. So I was screwed basically there. And yeah, now I had recently checked if my G-Friend Margot reaction would work. It did, and therefore this should work as well. Now unfortunately since then, which was like mentioned October, I had unfortunately lost the files to my 10 months and Flicker reaction. No, back then I still recorded each song reaction separately as a separate recording basically, so unfortunately I do no longer have those. I could do say now basically as a little review on those 10 months, even though the lyrics are a bit weird but hilarious. The song is really good. Flicker was honestly a bit underwhelming and I would probably consider it the weakest song after this grip, you know, way too short, nothing too crazy happening there, you know, it's fine, it's not bad, but nothing special, you know. Anyway, so now we're here still with the Give and Take and Let Me In 20Q reaction up to upload. And now I've also added Polaroid love to this entire thing. Why exactly? Because, well, back then also in October, the catching up on video didn't work, you know, like mentioned. TIMECODES reaction was fine. And then I reacted to the album, which only featured 5 B-sides. And that back then was also blocked. You know, I was able to keep it up for a few days by disputing, you know, that's how YouTube works there. Because when you dispute something, in that moment the video gets available, blah, blah, blah. And then at around 8,000 views, it got blocked fully because I couldn't dispute any more audio, basically. And yeah, then I just kept it like that. And then they had their comeback earlier this month. And there they had the repackaged album with only 1 new B-side added. And there I then decided to, now I have 6 songs, split it in the middle. So we do one part with 3 songs and the second part with 3 other songs. And yeah, since then I noticed, wait a second, now my album reaction is fine to go, because I then went ahead and checked for my drafts and saw that the album reaction I uploaded back then with 8,000 views is now public again. Means basically now that the repackaged album dropped, I have no idea what changed it then now exactly, now the amount of songs used or whatnot, but it's now available again, which means I would have basically now the same songs uploaded twice on the channel, which does make sense. Means I've now taken off the 2-parters again, and now have Polaroid love basically not as a reaction upload yet again on the channel, and therefore want to now add it into this little video. Sounds complicated, but I think it makes a lot of sense. Means we now have this catching up on ENHYPEN with the Give and Take music video, the Let Me In 20Q music video, now as bonus basically the Polaroid love reaction. So without further ado, let's stop the talking, let's start reacting, catching up on ENHYPEN with the first 2 music videos, Give and Take, Let Me In 20Q plus the most recent and quite popular B-side Polaroid love. Enjoy. Song number 1 on today's Catching Up on ENHYPEN is their debut music video released back on November 30th, 2020, sitting at 51 million views, which is quite a number for your debut, Give and Taken. We already got a pretty cool post going on there on the thumbnail. Generally, the style and the image that ENHYPEN is going on is pretty intriguing too. I've really been digging that a lot. Like, we had some Greek mythology involvement in their upcoming album when it came to the promotion stuff, so big style points already for ENHYPEN, like Drunk Days music video and the Favorite music video were also visually and aesthetically chef's kiss. So let's check out the debut music video, ENHYPEN, Give and Taken. Let's go. Already blood involved. Already the blood. Heck at it. And it was a bit too late, it already dropped, but oh. Some strings.
Wake up in day one 첫날의 아침 조명이 비춰 태양의 눈빛 그 빛은 날 불태웠지 그 빛은 나의 눈 가렸지
Love the instrumental choice here.
수많은 소리
Very ominous and intriguing opening. Very simple music video opening, but oh, okay. Whoa, what a chorus! That chorus is so long and full, with so many different melodies in it. Damn. Music video. Big fan of this instrumental. Love the combination of the heavy bass and drums with this string instrument, but this stage. Yeah, big fan of the beat. Uh-huh. Gladly clean me up about storying someone. Oh, wardrobe though. This is an incredible chorus. Okay, split this time. Oh. Their songs are so melodic. Ooh. Oh, what a stunning aesthetic again. Their style is just... Lord, they go for an horror element, and I love that. Like vampires or so. Big fan of that. Also big fan of the music videos. Actually, I see. Yep, I see. Oh my god, this is so... this just catches and captivates my interest so much. Like, that is the thing in K-pop that I want and need. Like, when you just completely picture out the music. Even without the music, these guys would be something you keep your eye out for and you just wanna you need more of, because it's just something different. It's not your stereotypical or generic love topic or cutesy or bubblegummy or whatnot. It's intriguing, it's creative. There's just something that immediately captivates me about this group. And that's not just for the visuals. Like mentioned, the style and aesthetics are like this music video, actually the beginning and so on, and I generally say it's not that big spectacular, you know, that like it's not as when you look at the budget, probably not as high as Drunk Days, nor does it really have like any crazy transitions, or you know, it was very simple shot, but it has that atmosphere to it. It works really well with the mood and with the vibe of the environment and of the song. The music video is really simple but stuns you nonetheless, not only because of the horror elements and just generally this some unease/ominous style they're going for, but just because it harmonizes so well with this incredible song. Because now let's focus on the music as well. Big fan of the way they implemented strings there. Like, I'm not sure about the name exactly, but that's just a very intriguing and soothing sound element that you don't have that often nowadays. I don't think, like, especially in K-pop, I can't remember the last time I heard that instrument in a K-pop song before. And that in combination with a very good bass and drum set, that kicks in. that's just a great opposite to another. Like, it's heavy in some way, but also very soothing and sailing in some way. So that is already, once again, a big plus production-wise. Drunk Days production and the album production was insane. And this song is filled with incredible melodies. It's similar a bit, though, to Drunk Days in the sense that the pre-chorus, chorus, and bridge is like the absolute majority of the song. Like, it's really long, it's really full, and the verses are basically just build up, you know? Like, the verses themselves they're fine. They fit the theme, they fit the atmosphere, that's totally okay. But pre-chorus is on point. Like, it's not that, you know, not that big or like as hype up as others, but it does its job. And then this chorus comes in, so lengthy, so many layers / so many different sequences in it. You can basically split it in 3 halves. Let's listen to that chorus one more time. Like, the pre-chorus is pretty simple, then even though I can already say here, I feel like it would have been more satisfying if they go to na 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 na, given or taken, given or taken, that they do that twice there. I feel like that would have felt better instead of like the what did they say? My Red Eyes? I feel like that would have been more satisfying. I was, the entire time when I listened to the chorus, I was like, I wanted to say it again. I feel like that was the more logical thing to write here, you know, like, given or taken, na 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 na, that you continue it like that. This feels like a weird little pause with a not as melodic lyrics sprinkled in there. I personally would have preferred that, probably. Not sure if that will annoy me on re-listens, because I'm like, oh, why didn't you do it like that? I've had that in other songs before, but it sounds credible nonetheless. I hear the bass kicks in so good. Yeah, that would have been better. Hear the second part now. Incredible. That is a very lengthy, insanely melodic, and just overall banging chorus. There's just so much to it where I already know that when I re-listen to this song, where I will just sing along with it. Whether it's the given or taken, or like the oh, that's just a full chorus with such a great lengthy melody implemented in it. That's just a na 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 na. Na 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 na. Like for Drunk Days, which score was also absolutely incredible. That's just the highlight of the song, you know. Like mentioned, the verses and pre-chorus are fine. They work in the way they are implemented because they are basically just built up for that chorus. They work for the lyrics. They work for the atmosphere. The entire song just feels very complete. The song really feels on point, and that is just production-wise and listening experience-wise. Very satisfying. That's a stunning visual, by the way. I love that here. But now let's get into the bridge with the chorus one last time. Would have been better. Sorry, but great short on-point bridge. It already annoys me a little bit, I'm gonna be honest. Story-wise, gladly catch me up or update me on stuff I need to know for tomorrow. Oh, and are they supposed to like resemble the vampire thief? Okay. It annoys me that they're, instead of doing the given or taken twice, implement this lyric in there, but doesn't matter. Chorus is still awesome. The song itself, it's still awesome. It has a great atmosphere to it, a great vibe to it. Like mentioned, it's creative. It's just not your usual K-pop sound and your usual K-pop music video and your usual K-pop concept. Love it. ENHYPEN's Given Taken music video. Had a lot of fun with it. Enjoyed it a lot. Let's move on to our second music video for today. Our second song of the day, the last remaining music video for today's Catching Up On ENHYPEN, is the B-side music video from their debut mini album Let Me In 20 Cube. No idea what the 20 Cube is supposed to mean. This was released around a month after Given Taken came out, of 20 days to be exact, on December 20th last year. And yeah, we got a B-side music video for their most recent mini album too. We will probably be getting one for the first album as well, maybe two, who knows. Definitely excited for that as well. But yeah, this also looks visually more like forest, dark, creepy vibe, whatnot. It's good to see what they did for that. Farewell was an incredible music video, especially when you consider that it was a B-side. So let's see what this has in store. ENHYPEN, Let Me In 20 Cube music video. Let's watch it. 4 minutes too, damn. Oh yeah, we are back with the ominous elements. Ooh. Huh? Ooh.
I'll be your boyfriend.
Okay. that like when you consider that to the opening image is like, oh. What you enter your queue? What is your queue? What do they mean with queue? Like her word basically? Oh. A small castle? Ah, I want to enter your word, yeah. Let me, okay. Let me in into your word, let me in into your cube. I see. Oh, cool song. Ooh. Oh. And looking everywhere for my Nemo. Okay. These are the type of lines that reminds me a bit of like always with you like gravity. Ooh. Okay, I'm a bit in some way weirded out by this. Get to it in a moment, but okay, but never mind. Give me your blood makes sense because they're vampires. Ah, this whispered in part though. Moonlight, good time. That just rhymes and flows very nicely. The choruses though. Okay, also makes sense with the window, but like ramming that on Nemo, I'm not sure about that. That's a bit silly, I don't know. But huh? Oh, they busted like into a art gallery or something, and now huh? Very intriguing. Fun music video again. Ah, they like entered in there and now they had to like, they still so to not get catch. I don't know, but it should be nonetheless. Okay, but the Nemo line. I did not expect that sound from him, or like at least for this. Never mind, I give you my blood and they don't want theirs to get to what? Okay, I'm actually a bit confused.
baby. I'll be your boyfriend.
Okay. Okay, we don't get the glass breaker. That's a bummer, but okay. Let's start like this. Let's start with two things. The sounds and the music video. Or actually, first music video sound. Music video, again, very intriguing. Production-wise this time, actually felt like, I wouldn't say more compared to Give and Take, but I don't know. It generally felt like a bit more, you know, put together here. It was easier to watch in that way, because for Give and Take we had like flashbacks and all that kind of stuff. You know, here it was really majoritarily just this one location here where they're like entering or like trying to steal something. I'm not sure entirely, but it's fun nonetheless. It was definitely intriguing. Their music videos have really been stunning in that sense. Their music videos really make you really watch. They make you focus on what's happening. The sound itself, also a lot of fun. Like very, very, you know, a bit more groovy this time. The na 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 da 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 da. Like good classic K-pop. Basically, it's such a K-pop sound, you know. And generally, I noticed that one thing ENHYPEN does a lot, at least like in the production, they tune the voices a little bit so that it gets this group harmony, so that everybody has like a similar voice tone. That it really, when you like the sound of one member, basically, or just the sound in general, then you will have that sound basically all the way through. So that tone is really on point. It really suits this K-pop sound. You know, the song itself is very catchy, and the na 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 moonlight, good time, window, Nemo, with these rhymes, and so it just sounds great. They just sound really, really good. And this song, once again, from the melody, from the chorus, sounds awesome. But what I gotta point out here is the lyrics. Or generally, like, we open with this ominous and in some way creepy / unsettling opening shot. Can I get a shot, please? Like with the plastic over them, the plastic bags, standing still here in the rather darker, you know. That's like, it's like, okay, what could that mean? It's a bit unsettling. Or like, okay, not entirely sure what to expect. And then the first line is, "I'll be your boyfriend." And then the song is basically just about like, you know, I want to enter your world, I want to be your boyfriend. I don't know, that was like, I'm like, okay, I'm ready for something very intense. I'm ready for something creepy. You know, it already looks like, oh, okay, I'm ready, and then, "I'll be your boyfriend." You know, I don't know, that kind of caught me off guard. And that obviously makes the song, like, lyrically and meaning-wise, obviously not my target direction. But what I not really like about this, like, also let's have a good time and so on, what I'm not a fan about is like the fact that unlike the half of the members underage still, I'm never a fan of that. You know, I'm never a fan of like, you know, like, you have the vampire gimmick going on, focus on that. Why we out of nowhere going now into I want to be a boyfriend, I give you my blood, like, you know, that's like a bit I don't know if I'm a fan of that. Like mentioned, that Nemo line is a bit like, it's funny, you know, it's not bad or so, but it gets a chuckle out of me. I don't know, when the lyrics don't really fit the music video. Let's say it like this. I feel like the music video and the style of it is like in some way ominous, in some way still creepy / just a bit more darker in the concept than the usual K-pop sound. Like for these lyrics, I would have expected a cutesy bubblegum type of music video with a lot of colors in the streets or whatnot, you know. And instead, it doesn't clash that well to me. And like mentioned, I'm not a fan of these type of lyrics generally for a group where half of the members are still underage. I don't know. That's just it's a bit weird to me. I don't know. I don't really like listening to a 16-year-old guy saying "I'll be your boyfriend." I don't know. That's just not a big fan of that, to be honest. But nonetheless, music video is fun. The song is fun too as well. Like mentioned, it's once again very catchy with a great melody to it. So ENHYPEN's let me in 20 cube lyric wise, and from the way the music video and the song itself clash together, a bit missed in that direction, but nonetheless the song is a lot of fun too. Enjoyed it a lot. Let's move on to our third song of the day. And now a lot of time between the recordings of the first 5 B-sides and the only new B-side added to the album repackaged Dimension Answer. We now are going to be checking out Polaroid Love, the final B-side of their first album repackage. And yeah, like mentioned, it's the only new B-side. I will never really understand the point of these repackaged albums. Like, the only way I think a repackage would make sense, like actually the term repackage would be like, especially given the group as enhypen, who's really young still, where many of them still are developing, basically, like their voices will change in a few years, so a repackage would make sense in sense of like, you know, recording an album with their now matured voices and then add like new songs to that. That's how a repackaged album would make sense to me. Instead we just release it like a few months after the previous release and only add one new song, majority only to do it for additional sales. You know, it helps them money-wise, but like music-wise, we said they never get a lot out of these repackaged albums. But either way, we still got one more B-side, so why should we complain? Instead, let's just lean back and enjoy this together, even though apparently this song was already released at some point in some capacity, or like was part of a show or so, but never officially released on audio. So I've never heard it before, but that's only what I read about, like, oh, Polaroid Love suddenly getting an official release and whatnot. So yeah, let's check it out. enhypen's 6th B-side on their first album repackaged Dimension Answer, Polaroid Love. Let's check it out.
It's like a Polaroid love. 촌스러운 그 감정. 근데 내 가슴이 뛰어 when
Alright. Oh! Oh, I love this bright, playful sound. Ooh. Soft strings too. The BPM is very fun. Oh, okay. Ooh. All the vocals here sound really crisp. Great pre-chorus. Ooh, I love the vibe of this a lot. This is something so chill and calming to it, without being too slow, you know? And the spin at the beginning is really catchy too. I love the vibe. Oh, this beat. Such a fun addition to the album, because otherwise we had a lot of heavy songs on this one. Oh, but this pre-chorus, the transition is so smooth, you don't even notice it. We just continue the verse basically. So it's basically more of a second part of the verse. And we have the pre-chorus, but got Polaroid love. This song is so groovy. Like, it's so simple, it's so healing in some way. It's like a Polaroid love. This chorus melody is so fun. Oh man, this is such a fun song. But I love the vibe. Okay, not too big fan of this drowned out voice edit here. That's like, you know, okay-ish. Okay, then just add the pre-chorus again, okay? It's like a Polaroid love. Oh my god, this is instantly so freaking catchy to sing along with. Hell yeah. It already has a sing-along bonus, along for that little line there. Doesn't need to be the entire thing, but it's like a Polaroid love. That chorus is really well done. But I love the vibe. But okay, this is the only thing I can straight away say. Why not a little outro there to really have that final chorus? Give it that little, like this, like just have that little bit play for 5 more seconds. So and end it there? Why you gotta end it immediately upon the final word? And why you gotta start it immediately upon the first word? You know what I mean? I always mention that. A little 5-second instrumental intro and a little 5-second outro just make the song feel so much more flourished, because otherwise you either way get thrown in to like out of nowhere, you know, like you finish, I don't know, it's on, it's like a totally different mood and atmosphere, and you then immediately get jumped into this. You don't have to time basically to prepare yourself for the song, and then you're so into the vibe and so into all of it, and then the song just ends abruptly because it doesn't have this cool down effect, you know, like this fade out little moment. Then as example, we throw you into attention please, you know, that might be a bit too abruptly. That's the only thing I can criticize straight away. Besides, maybe only this bit here in the bridge was like, yeah, you know, like this bit here before we get to the Call My Name. Here I'm like, why we gotta put that voice filter over that? I think they have great voices, so I'm not really sure why we need to, you know. That's generally the only thing about ENHYPEN still for me. I like their sound. I think they have great songs and they're a lot of fun to listen to, but I just want more of their raw voices, not that edited, you know. Like mentioned, they have this group editing thing going on where they all go more into a similar tone direction due to that, because just the producers want this group sound to the entire thing. But we take out the entirety of the voice and make it like a, you know, like a completely completely unusual voice. Not too big fan of that. Like it just doesn't really give me too much, you know, because it just doesn't sound as good as an actual voice would be. But that's the only thing I can really criticize about this, because otherwise it's insanely fun verses, great playful flow there, and great melody in general. The top line is great, the pre-chorus is great with the long drag tone there, that just sounds really good. But this chorus, it's like a Polaroid love, na 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 na, sounds fantastic. Another insanely catchy chorus. If there's one thing that ENHYPEN is really good at, or at least like ENHYPEN's producers, is to give them great choruses and they then deliver them in a great way. We've had so many great choruses, like especially Drunk Days or this one now as example. Such little catchy melody bits within these choruses that just make them feel so full, just make them feel so fun and just so good to listen and sing along to. That's what I always talk about. Some songs just have that sing-along bonus where maybe another song maybe giving you more sound waves, but that other song just gives you more to sing along with. That can evaluate the song even more than maybe this other song, you know? And that's definitely the case here. This is like a Polaroid love. You can sing that along throughout the entire song 6 times overall, and it won't get boring at all. You can sing along with it instantly, like after the second or third listen or so, like after the second or third chorus bit here for the song. Really damn good. Like mentioned, only thing I can criticize is no intro, no outro. It's just, I don't know, it just always feels a bit, you know, it's a little fine detail that can make the song just a bit more satisfying with that. And like mentioned, this voice bit there for the first part of the bridge, instead of like letting them just sing themselves. But otherwise, Polaroid Love, extremely much fun. That chorus is such a fun time, and yeah. Right, so this was my catching up on ENHYPEN, the first 2 music videos plus Polaroid Love. Did you enjoy my reaction? Glad leave a like down below to show me that you did. What are your thoughts on Give and Taken? What are your thoughts on Let Me 20 Cube? What are your thoughts on the lyrics I talked about? Because yeah, my reaction back to 10 months was also a bit about the lyrics, a bit weird given their age and all that kind of stuff. Tell me your thoughts about that down below in the comments as well. And as always, if you enjoy what I'm doing, if you want to support me, then you can leave a sub as well, or support my Patreon. It would help me a lot. We see each other again with more ENHYPEN whenever they come back. You know, they had to come back just recently, so I'm expecting it will take till May, June, or anything till we get the news comeback. And we've now basically reacted to every single ENHYPEN song on this channel. Like mentioned, I had reacted to 10 months in Flickr, but I said it no longer have the files. And like mentioned, 10 months, even though I found the lyrics a bit weird, pretty fun song. Flickr, easily the weakest song thus far. So yeah, we will see each other again very soon with more ENHYPEN or more K-pop reactions. So for whatever content you may be interested in, for whatever content you may want to in for, I'll be seeing you again soon on this channel. Stay safe, healthy, and happy, have a great time, have a great week, and see you again soon with more ENHYPEN or K-pop reactions. Thanks for watching.